Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. This is a very quick video. I've been wanting to do more comic reviews, but I'm really lazy at typing, so I'll just do them in video form. Today's review is going to be for Wonder Girl #1, which released on May 18th. This is written and drawn by Joëlle Jones, color by Jordie Bellaire, letter by Clayton Cowles, and published by DC Comics. Wonder Girl #1 is the reintroduction of Yara Flor, who is Wonder Girl. If any of you that read the Future State comics, you'll be familiar with Yara. Otherwise, this is your kind of reintroduction. I will say there is a lot going on in this story of Wonder Girl #1, even though it's a regular sized issue. Joëlle Jones kind of puts 4 different stories that follow Yara. We're introduced to Hera in Mount Olympus, Nubia, who is in Themyscira, and Faruka, who is in a place that I'm not familiar with, and I forgot to put the name in my notes. So while these characters don't really interact with each other, they're all kind of aware of Yara's presence in the world. And some of them are not happy about what she's doing and what she's up to. So the reason, there's a few reasons I picked this up. One of them is because it's a #1, so I got to check it out. Number 2, Joëlle Jones is working on this. If you're not familiar with Joëlle Jones' work, let me tell you right now, her art is stunning. As always, like I've yet to see a Joëlle Jones book where I'm not impressed by the art. She has a very interesting style that really appeals to my sensibilities. It's just the way she draws people and men, women, like in landscapes and stuff. Like it really just appeals to my sensibilities. It's really good. But she's also a fantastic writer. She has been doing Catwoman for a long time. And think her book Lady Killers, where she was also artist and I believe co-author. So yeah, I was very intrigued as soon as I saw that she was doing art on this, because she also did the Future State Wonder Girl issues. So I already kind of knew how she was gonna approach the material in what way. So very excited for that. Like I mentioned, there's a lot of stories going on. So that was there was a lot going on in this issue. I don't think it felt maybe like it needed a few extra pages maybe, but it is definitely a good #1 because it tells you everything you kind of need to know for the stories going forward. As some of you guys may know, most of these stories are written for the 6-issue arc that converts into the trade paperback. So I go into the books being aware of that. It's not an excuse to have bad pacing in your story, and I don't think this had bad pacing in the story. I just believe there was a lot going on, and it was a little convoluted because they're setting up a lot in the world, but they trust the reader to kind of be able to make that distinction, whereas some newer readers may not be able to put all that stuff together. So we're introduced to Yara, kind of set up her progress. I won't really go into spoilers because I want to leave the review as that, a non-spoiler review. Another note I made, Joëlle Jones, Jordie Bellaire on colors. Her colors are amazing. Take a look at this panel. And I did pick a few panels. This is kind of like a summary of everything that's going on. So first, you can see the fantastic panel work by Jones. But look at the colors, the brightness of everything going on. It's just it's one thing comics can really do that I don't feel like any other medium can do. Here I have another example of the art and the colors. This is the panel from Themyscira that introduces us to Nubia. And as you can see, it's very different. It's a lot less saturated, so you can kind of have a good feeling going back and forth between places. But overall, I really enjoyed this issue. I'm gonna keep picking up this series of Wonder Girl. There we go. So because I feel like it has a lot of potential. It definitely leaves us off with a nice little place to go, a good setup of something. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next issue. If I do another review for this, I'll let you know if I feel like this is better reading individual issues or as a trade goes. As far as this one goes, it was a nice one shot. I one and kind of done, but knowing that this is just a setup issue. So there definitely is a lot more going on. Overall, if I had to give this a rating, uh, I would say maybe 3.5 stars out of 5. Very close to 4, between that 3, 5, and 4. I'm very bad at assigning values, but I can tell you, like more of a binary rating. Overall, thumbs up, good if that's enough for you. Um, so I'll be doing more of these. I'll ask the guys from the channel to make more of these. We'll try to we'll try to keep it to 1 or 2 comics per video because I want these to be short, quick, bite-sized videos. But let me know in the comments. Did you read this issue? Did you like it? How do you feel about Yara taking up the mantle of Wonder Girl? So yeah, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on all social media at Next Issue Podcast. Pretty much everywhere at Next Issue Pod on Twitter. We have an Instagram now, so go check that out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.